Okay. Alrighty. What's up, chat? ED, are you going to open your launcher or not? And let's hit record on that. Put this down a little bit more. Kill Mouse Without Borders. Live and unstable. How's YouTube doing? Poor. Let's see about that. All right, Elite, you can load. Or not. Let's look at YouTube real quick. Okay, I'm just not going to listen to OBS. It's pitching a fit, but everything seems fine when I look at the actual video. So you guys let me know if it gets bad, but from what I can see, OBS is just having a fit for no reason.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Like, everything looks nice and smooth to me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, I needed the Galaxy map, actually. It is obscured. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what Slobs is crying about. It says we've dropped 15,000 frames, and yet the stream looks fine to me. Let me double check the YouTube stream since we are new at this. Yeah, I don't know what OBS's problem is. So guys, we're going to do something a little different for the beginning of today's stream today. So if I don't respond to chat for a little while, I apologize. But it's because I've reached my maximum irritation level that I can deal with a certain one of my videos. So we're going to remake it today, live on the stream. And I'm probably going to be snarky as hell while I make it. So
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
all right, time to head for home. That is our high-sec resource extraction site still here? Yeah, it is. Good. So, I've got my talking points from the old video over here. And we're just going to hit them one by one. And like I said, I'm going to be super snark. Just pardon me while I tab out to check on something. Yeah, I don't trust OBS right now. Only problem with this station is it's a little bit of a haul from the star. Otherwise, I quite like this system as a home base. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna need to do some galaxy map. We're gonna need... Yeah, that should have everything all put together for me. Alright. Nope. Getting close. Fortunately, this station has a really long drop distance. Maybe a little fast. Nigers, what's up? Check the audio mix here before we really get started. A little fast. Nigers, what's up? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna have to contain myself from getting too salty while I make this, but I've literally reached my breaking point with the YouTube comments. So I'm gonna get this done while I have the chance, and then we'll move on to something else. Two 6, gotcha. Yeah, so I'm just watching the live feed over here. And during the time that we've been docking, OBS would have me believe that we have dropped 9,000 frames. Oh, that's 2.5. You done messed up, Dimebot. Whoop. Dimebot fail. Alright guys, I am going to switch into full YouTuber mode for a minute, so just bear with me for several minutes actually. First, I need to be in the correct ship. So, like I said, full YouTuber mode. I'm gonna knock this video out and make it for you guys live on stream because, like I said, I have hit the point of I'm gonna murder somebody over the previous version of this video. It's not gonna load my ship. There we go. What's up, Commanders? Dimebot here. Welcome back to another Elite Dangerous Odyssey video. Now, I made a video a couple years ago about the basics of bounty hunting, and I did it in this ship. And the top comment that I get is, oh, bounty hunting basics in an Anaconda, one of the late game ships. Real useful. The video is not about the ship. The video is about the methodology of bounty hunting. And the new version is still going to be about the methodology of bounty hunting. But since you guys missed the entire point of the original video, let's do it in a Sidewinder instead. And I'll prove to you that it works either way. So, first thing we want to do once we load in is talk about ships. Because you need to know your role if you're going bounty hunting. You have ships that are shield tanks, and you have ships that are hull tanks. Knowing which one you have is going to make sure that you survive. So let's take a look at the shipyard here and go through what they sell, because they sell quite a lot. Sidewinder, basic ship, very flimsy. The Eagle is your first all-up fighter ship. Then you have the Hauler. This is a straight cargo ship. Adder is a cargo ship. It can sort of take care of itself. You have the Imperial Eagle, which is a Imperial version of the Eagle. You have the Viper Mark III. This is a straight-up space superiority fighter. It is a fantastic, I wouldn't say first fighter ship, maybe a medium. Cobra Mark III, good at pretty much everything. The Viper Mark IV, this is an advanced version of the Mark III. It has a larger power plant. You have the Type 6 transporter. Do not fly one of these in combat. Dolphin, again, this is a passenger liner. Imperial carriers can sort of take care of themselves, but in this price range, the Vulture is a vastly superior option. Type 7 transporter, just no for combat. You have the Imperial Clipper. This is one of the bigger ships. It's decent for combat. You have the Beluga. And then these are the ships that aren't stocked here. The Scout, Diamondback Scout, I wouldn't take this into combat. Cobra Mark IV will be fine in combat. This is another exploration ship. The Keelback can semi-take care of itself in combat, but you really don't want to. The Asp Scout, just no. The Asp Explorer, yes, you can engage in combat with this ship. You'll be fine unless you get jumped by really high-end ships. Now, we come to some of the better combat ships if you don't want to splurge on a big three. The Fed dropship. This is a hull tank. It is meant to take damage to the hull. Shields are going to go down quick. The Alliance Chieftain, again, this is a hull tank. You can equip hull reinforcements to it to make it pretty beefy. Same with the Federal Assault Ship. The Alliance Crusader is a slightly modified version of the Chieftain. Then there is the Challenger. They really love modifying this ship. Federal Gunship, Crate Phantom, Crate Mark II. All of these will make decent fighters or combat ships. The Orca is a passenger ship, so probably don't want to take this into combat. Fer-de-Lance, here we go. This is a lot of people's favorite combat ship. I don't like it. It is a personal preference. The Mamba, personally, I think this thing is a bit shit. It is fast and it can hit hard, but I just don't like it. Python, this is a fantastic combat ship. Type 9 Heavy and the Type 10 Defender, these, this is definitely not a cargo ship. Frontier told us this would be, but it's a lie. And here we have the Anaconda, the Federal Corvette, and the Imperial Cutter. These two right here, the Corvette and the Conda, these are your two top-tier, high-end combat ships. And then the Cutter is fairly decent as well. But if you're really looking for the most bang for your buck, these two right here, yeah, that's going to be the be-all and all. But we're not doing it in those ships because people complained. So let's go to outfitting and check out our sidey here. Oh boy. Module shop. So, armor. You have a bunch of different types of armor. At first, you're going to want to just go with the normal armor because armor is expensive and it increases your rebuy. Then you want to pick modules for your hardpoints. I like to go with a mix of thermal and kinetic. Thermal for the shields, kinetic to tear up the hull. So that would be lasers, and then cannons and autocannons. So, let's look. You'll have to pardon me, guys. They've changed the layout of the outfitting, and I have a hard time with it. So, on here, let's see, we have a gimbaled Class 1 pulse laser. There's fixed, which makes you aim yourself. Gimbaled, which will track for you. And turreted, which they're turrets, they do it themselves. A lot of people find it easier to start with gimbaled. If you're a good shot, yeah, go with fixed. Now, I don't want two of these, so I'm going to sell this module. And then we're going to go back in. And I'm going to look for a multi-cannon. Now, we can only mount class 1 on this thing. This is a fixed. This is a gimbaled. If you look over on the right here, damage per second, the fixed is going to do 8.6. The gimbal's going to do 6.8. It's trade-off, getting more shots on target if you're not that great a shot with the gimbal. I'm going to buy it and equip it. Utility mounts. We only have 2 here, so we're going to have to choose carefully. So there's chaff launchers, heat sink launchers, wake scanners, manifest scanners, kill warrant scanners. I like kill warrant scanners. We can put one on. What it does is it'll scan and communicate with multiple law enforcement networks to confirm outstanding bounties. You don't need a hyper expensive one of these. So we can just put that on there. This is all optional. You can go hunting without this. Now, putting a shield booster on a sighty is a little silly and a little expensive. I probably wouldn't do it. If you're running anything higher, you're going to want to look at, but you're really going to be messing with your total power draw at this point too. And things like an actual shield generator are, more important. So let's check our core internals here. All right, so we got our lightweight alloy. We've got a class 2E power plant. And we could get better ones, but I'm going to try to keep this bare bones. Basically, the better the power plant, the better your power capacity and heat efficiency are going to be. Thrusters. All right, here's where you may want to splurge a little bit. Having crappy thrusters sucks and feels really bad in combat. So you could go for 152,000 credit thrusters, but let's just say I'm poor. Let's slap some D classes on here. It's still going to help. Frame shift drive. I don't plan to travel far on a Sidewinder. I'm not going to mess with this. Life support. Some people say to have good life support. Some say it doesn't matter that much. This is a personal one for you guys. Power distributor. This is insanely important. You want to get a good power distributor because it is going to increase your weapons capacity, recharge, engines, systems, all that. This is what makes your ship run. You want to continue to be able to fire. You don't want to run out, have the target put their shields back up, and then, well, you're just kind of screwed. Sensors, I'm not worrying with. Fuel tank, I'm not worrying with. Optionals. All right, well, planetary vehicle hangar. So you could have an SRV if you want. There's a cargo rack. I don't really want that. I would rather look at shield generators. So shield generator is fairly important. They're also pretty expensive, and it's really easy to overrun your power budget with one of these. As you can see down there at the bottom, even going to a class D runs me over. So I'm going to go with on a sighty, probably a regular one. As you can see, the bi-weave sacrifices overall shield strength for a faster recharge rate. On a ship that can survive some punishment without shields, that's a pretty good idea. On a sighty, which if your shields go down, you're basically dead. Personally, I'm not going to bother with it. And I know I have some friends that may disagree, but this is my personal opinion. There's nothing really else that I see the need to put on here except maybe a shield cell bank to help you recharge your shields, but I don't have the power capacity for it on this build, so we're not going to worry about it. No vehicle bays. Let's just check. The only other thing that you may want to put on one of these ships is maybe a hull reinforcement. I don't think it's really that big of a deal for a Sidewinder, but hell, it'll give us a little bit more survivability. And then, if you want to actually be able to get anywhere in the world of Elite, a fuel scoop. Pretty cheap one will do. And bam. We now have a combat sighty. So, let's get into space. Set up some fire groups here. That should be good. Oh, I haven't flown one of these in a while. This is going to be interesting. So as we get out here, I'm going to head to a conflict zone, a resource extraction site that I happen to know is in this system where we set up shop. But how do you find places to go bounty hunting? Well, let's go to the Galaxy map. So here we are on the Galaxy map, and I can sort the map for various different things like state, so war, lockdown, civil unrest, civil war. If you go to a war or civil war system, you're going to find conflict zones, and you can pop in there, pick a side, and you can pick up some bounties. I prefer doing resource extraction sites because there's a fixed cap on the type or on the amount that you get out of conflict zones. So what I like to do is come in here and let's see, that's economy. There we go. I like to turn these all off, and then I like to look for extraction and refinery. These are systems like the one I'm currently in, where you're going to find gas giants that are going to have resource extraction sites around them. And they're classed into different categories. There's a regular one, there's a high security one, and there's a hazardous one. The hazardous one, system security will never come to that one. So, you probably don't want to go in there in a low-end ship. However, there is a high in this system that we're going to go visit. And through the magic of editing, I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, chat, I hope I'm not being too snarky about this, but the comments in the old video really pissed me off. Isn't there a high-res closer? There is. OBS still says it's dropping frames like mad. Site's a little far out. What the heck is it attached to? Ah, I couldn't see the rest of the rings. Trippy. Don't need to be 1.7 megameters to drop. That's pretty generous. Alright, so here we are in a resource extraction zone. So I'm going to deploy my weapons, switch over to combat mode, pull up the kill warrant scanner, and let's talk about the philosophy of bounty hunting in here now that we've got the kit and the where do you go sorted out. So you want to know what types of ships are supposed to be in one of these zones. These are for mining for players and NPCs. There are certain types of ships that I expect to see mining. An aft scout, yeah, I've seen people mining in those. This guy is not one of them. If you see full-up combat ships in here, like Mambas, Vertilances, Vipers, they're probably not mining. Also, when somebody scans you, if you see something up in the top left up there, like I hope you have something good in your hold, go to your right-hand menu, go to contacts, find that person's name, because they're probably wanted. So we have a Cobra, there's a Viper, there's the Internal Security Service, an Adder. Let's check this guy. He's probably mining. We know what type of ship belongs here. But always make sure you full scan them first, because if you open fire on a ship that's not wanted, you're going to be wanted, and that's going to be a bad time for you. Where is that guy? He's gone off my radar. But what I like to do, because I'm lazy, is find the internal security services, who apparently have just left, and follow them around. Ah, here's a Type 7 transporter. Guarantee you this guy is mining. Fuzzy Dunlop. What are you doing, Fuzzy? You're mining, and you're clean. Here's a scout. This guy's also clean. There's a security service. So what you can do is cruise with them. We've got weapons fire out here for a while. You can cruise with a security service, or you can keep an eye out for weapons fire like this. Just head towards it. Now here's where the philosophy divides just a little bit. You want to make sure you survive to collect your money. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what these guys are shooting at, which is this dude right here who's dead.
Target destroyed.
But they're probably also about to light this guy up. Oh, no, you're on something up here. What do we got? Ah, we've got another ASP scout. So now that I've got him scanned, just go ahead and open fire to make sure that you get some hits in, because as you can see, they're wrecking him. There we go. Target's dead. And we just got paid 252,000 credits for 3 seconds of work. This is how you can make money to save up for those big ships you want. Wait until the Fed Security Service has almost killed your target, and then get some hits in. This guy's not going to turn around and shoot at me. He's got much bigger threats. 70k. So, the long and short of it, guys, is get in the zone, find the feds, the Internal Security Service, cruise around in their wake, let them do all the work for you, get in a couple pot shots to finish it off, you get paid, you don't get killed, and you get to turn your bounty vouchers in. And that's very important. Over here, under transactions, where we have these bounties, if you die before you hand them in at a station, you lose them. Do not forget to turn in your bounty vouchers. That is probably one of the most important parts of bounty hunting. But yeah, it can be done in an Anaconda, it can be done in a Cobra, you can do it in a Diamondback Scout if you're a madman. It's not about the ship. It's about how you execute. So if you guys have any comments or questions, put them in the comments below. I know you guys aren't subscribed because I can see the analytics. Smash the subscribe button. My name is Dimebot, and I will see you guys next time. Thus concludes the snark portion of today's stream. And thus concludes Elite Ninjas for the day. Now then. Stop. Alright, now I noticed not too long ago that when I turn to do editing, you guys can't hear me that well. So, I'm going to add my other mic. Alright, I don't think this is working actually. since that's not working. There's really only one thing I can do here, so bear with me for like 2 minutes, guys. $99, $100. Okay, there we go. Get the appropriate files copying. All right. I don't have my project. Oh, that's a pain. I need to do a little work on optimizing this workflow because I don't normally use this PC for editing. But it's fine. Everything's available through the network. I just have to keep you guys from seeing my network. OBS, calm down. You're not dropping frames like you think you are. Network. fine. Oh, this is on this drive. Oh. Why is this window so awkward, Adobe? Hey, Ben. Should this be on this drive? What file are you? Oh, transparent logo.avi. You shouldn't be missing that. You're eating a mango. Good for you, Ben. Well, at least this will finally get my workflow stabilized. I'm good, Ben. How are you? Can I just drag the goddamn thing over? Oh my god, you can stop searching. Not quite sure why it doesn't know that my network drives are here. That's actually really fucking irritating. Transparent. Maybe I. Copy. Paste. There we go. I can close some shit over here. Just woke up from nap, having a snack. Ben, you need to stop sleeping so much. It is not good for you. And yes, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but there's a reason for that. Okay, well, continuing to completely fuck up your sleep schedule during the day is going to keep you from sleeping at night. It's not going to work out well. Just cooperate with me, OneDrive. For fuck's sake. I did drag and drop the file and you didn't want to do anything about it. You know what? I'm just going to make this in the old PC. This is proving to be too much of a hassle. So, Streamception. Easy go. All right, let's see. Report. BAP. What is on A3? That's what's on A3. Let me move you guys over here where I can see you better. Okay, so that looks like where commentary begins. Mm, 12 minutes of shit I didn't need. That's our cut. Just chop you off. Don't need anything prior to that. I can chop a tad off that. How's that in? Good, pull it off by 1 more second. All right, now to find my cut in the commentary. Easier said than done, because I think I was talking to you guys. Ben, have you figured out what I'm making yet? So now how I always said I would just remake that bounty hunting video that people complain about in a Sidewinder? Why am I editing in the assembly tab? Why am I editing in the assembly tab? It's your problem, Dime. Okay, so let's chop it right here and give myself a little leeway for that. And that, I can pull another couple seconds off the front of that. To the effects tab. I'm just going to be lazy and cross dissolve this. Oh my god, Nitrous. Ooh, that's off a couple frames. Let's close that gap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull the effect and redo. No biggie. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. Back to the editing tab. Alright, now I just need to grab the assets for the end. Why are you all the way up there? Get down here. Unity's time consuming. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know why the group didn't save on that last time, but whatever. I need you to be down on V3. Thanks. This project file honestly needs a rework. I just can't be bothered. Where did I stop talking? this is entirely too loud. And let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. That needs a chop and an ungroup. I could just apply an exponential fade to it, but it's unlink and you're gone. Okay, didn't create any gaps. I'm gonna pull the top video forward just a little bit. I didn't realize I caught my exit on the recording like that, which means you guys need to be ungrouped. This is probably why they were ungrouped last time. And that's a simple frame hold. It's easy to extend. Right. Let me just have one last look at the project file and make sure that we look good. Looks good to me. Bye. Oh, you know what we need now, guys? We need a screenshot of my combat sighting. So let's kick Elite back on real quick. Play. I'm going to add a stream marker right here. Probably help if I switched to a scene where you guys could see what I was doing, wouldn't it? Perfect. I'll just add on to this one. Okay, drop that layer. Drop that layer. Let's see. This has made my life so much simpler in terms of getting to my captures. Gaming features not available. Okay, that's fine. I just want to see my captures. layer. It's a little lopsided. That needs to come there. Wow. All right. Small format size. And we're done. All we gotta do is wait on the render to finish. So that means that we can switch to Spooderman. So I gotta unplug something. I'll be right back. Matter of fact, guys, while I wait on this to render, we're at a good breaking point. I'm gonna take a break and get some water. Use the restroom. All right. Should be all set. Oh, goodness. Oh, Miles. No game sound? Uh. The fuck? Okay. Uh. Why did we just lose game sound? That's super weird. I don't have it here either. Oh, why did you break game sound? I don't know, Ben. Um, from what I can see, you guys should have game audio. Wait, what? Oh, no, yeah, that would be correct for that. The issue lies over here somewhere. Practice 7 game. Looks like that might have brought it back.
Beast and see what I can learn.
Yeah, that definitely brought it back.
All units advised. We have reports of ongoing property damage. Maggia suspected. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
We're gonna finish you! Hammerhead!
Hammerhead goons, time to get acquainted with justice. That's what I'm calling my webs today. Justice.
You got a death wish, huh? How do you do that? I'll mess you up! Look up, you moron! Careful! We're losing guys left and right!
Fun times, man.
Hammerhead's men are the worst threat to this city since the smell of garbage cans in August.
Alright. Oh, a fire. So, if Slobs is to be believed, we have dropped 152,000 frames today. And yet, it seems fine to me. Finn?
Available units, please respond to reports of active sniper fire. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
Damn! They shot my radio! Just the switch is on! Fight 'em!
I know you guys wouldn't know the right thing if it was shooting you in the face, but for the record, your friend's doing it. Let's kick it up a notch. And we're done.
I mean, both YouTube and Twitch are reporting that the stream quality is excellent, so... And like, I'm looking at them both right now, and both of them look fine.
Getting pretty sick of these Hammerhead guys and their fancy guns.
All units advised. A VIP Maggia witness is being transported via police convoy. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
I don't feel like following the colony. Convoy. I mean, does it look okay to you, Ben?
Going down. MJ, made it to Hammerhead's Upper East Side warehouse. I'm betting he doesn't ship his online shop orders out of here.
Lots of guys just casually wandering around?
Yeah, place is locked down, but not for long.
I'm ready for anything you find. Keep me in the loop.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is then. Man, these guys do not need all this firepower.
Ready night.
I'm nearby. I'll check on him.
Oh, this is too much fun.
We'll sort through this stuff later. Kill the spider first.
And here I thought you guys were just using this warehouse to distribute Hammerhead's handmade crafts.
They keep jumping around. I'll break your friggin' jaw. He's everyone. Don't let him pick off any more of us.
Spike? Okay.
Watch out! Spider-Man! Don't let him get near the Sable Tech!
How many Hammerhead thugs does it take to steal ultra-high tech from an international agency? Guess we'll find out. You asked for it. Never touches the ground.
Boss ain't here, so we gotta kill him ourselves!
You think this specialized armor will fit over your formal wear?
Is now a good time?
Oh, as good a time as any.
I decrypted